Welcome back, WeArEuS, and this is Enderal, Forgotten Stories. Now, we are back in Riverville. I walked the whole way back here, and as luck would have it, things died along the way.
You're not from Riverville, are you? What do you want?
Nevertheless, we made it here safely. I took care of some selling. We have some more inventory space. I had more than that a moment ago, but I did a lot of alchemy, so we have more poisons to work with.
You're not from Riverville, are you? What do you want?
This here is the mayor whose wife is sick. We're going to accept his job to try and help her, and then we're going to move on and do some other things today.
Is that so? What does that have to do with yourself?
Look, I might be able to help. For a price, of course.
Of course. And who are you? A Delgalar incarnate? Maybe you think you're smart trying to profit from my wife's misery. But guess what? You weren't the first quack to try this. You should be ashamed. Now be gone. You again? Listen, I'm really busy.
Look, I really do understand a thing or two about magic, and maybe I could help.
All right then. I suppose it can't get any worse than it already is. Come, let's go upstairs.
So this will probably allow me into the room up there that was locked when we last visited this place. Is that alchemy stuff? Sure, I've been in there already.
Take a seat. Well then, let's keep this short. For 3 moons now, Matilda has been hearing voices. Sometimes during the day, sometimes at night. There is no pattern. According to what she told me when she was still lucid, the voices seem to come from the sea. And it's a mixture of pleading, screams, and weeping.
Maybe she's hallucinating.
Maybe so. Or maybe it is some kind of a ghost, or a magical anomaly. Only Malphus knows. Since the night she first heard the voices, however, her health has been worsening. At first she lost her appetite. Then she started vomiting. To make things even worse, she now has a fever that gets more dire by the minute. Father Vildus is clueless, and even the 2 apothecarius who quickly passed through the village said they don't know what's wrong with her. She has even stopped recognizing me lately, and talking to her has become impossible. I don't want to lie, stranger. I just don't know what to do anymore. If it keeps going like this, Matilda will not see the turn of the year.
And only she can hear these voices, correct?
Yes, and the times when she hears them are her only waking moments. She then starts screaming, on, flailing around as if the Black Guardian stood before her. It's horrible to see her like that. My brother Meldor is a traveling arcanist, and has already examined the house for magical anomalies, all to no avail. Whatever causes these voices, it only affects her.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do these voices, though, do they say anything?
No. According to what she said to me when she was still lucid, they are just a babble of voices, and a horrible one at that.
And you don't have the slightest idea as to where this came from.
No, not in the least. You know, Matilda is such a good person. If it is a ghost that has possessed her, then it must be a cruel one who only wants to see her in pain. And if it's a disease, then Malphus shall be damned for making her suffer like this. I'm sorry. I should not have said that.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll see if I can find out what's causing this. But do you have any idea where I should start?
You. Maybe it helps if you were there for one of these seizures. I don't feel comfortable about it, but if it could help, we have to give it a try.
How should we go about it?
Just come back in a few hours' time. It hasn't been too long since she had the last one. Give me a moment with her until then, all right? My brother Meldor will let you in once it's time.
Ah, hello. You're the visitor Dugar told me about, right? The Outlander?
Yep. Are we ready?
Well, as ready as we can be. As Dugar probably told you, the seizures happen arbitrarily, but more often around this time. Come, follow me.
Go. Go.
While I do appreciate your endeavours, I'm a little sceptical as to what good it will do. Whatever is wrong with Matilda is not ordinary. But I suppose some chance is better than none, isn't it?
Indeed. And if it's something that can be killed, why not have it killed?
You have a visitor, Dugar.
Thank you, Meldor. And thank you for not changing your mind. It could happen any minute now. Just take a seat and wait. And I warn you, this is not going to be pleasant. Oh, Matilda.
No, please. No.
Oh, and here we go.
They are coming. They are coming back. No, 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 no. Please don't. There's no other way.
Ventas.
So?
Well, I think I heard something.
You mean you heard the voices? What are you? Some kind of medium?
Okay. I've had these visions recently. It sounds weird, I know. I don't understand it myself. But does the name Pentis mean anything to you?
Pentis? I don't know, but...
That was the fisherman, don't you remember? The one who collaborated with the brigands and was killed when he tried to resist the arrest.
Ah, yes, of course. And his companion drowned herself afterwards. Poor thing. But I don't understand. What, by the righteous path, does that have to do with Matilda's sickness?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? But something tells me that we should follow this lead anyway.
Something tells you this, I see. If the circumstances were any different, I would take you for a quack, trying to win my favor. But you seem honest, and I shouldn't leave anything untested. Meldor, where was that fisherman's house again?
I actually know
I
where
have
it
a
is.
map.
Then give it to him.
Of course, brother.
If Pentis really has anything to do with this, you should take a look at his old house. It should be abandoned. And now excuse me, both of you. I need some time for myself.
Speaking of abandoned houses, there is one in town.
Here, this is the map. His house isn't far from the village, but you should be careful nonetheless. I don't need to tell you that the animals have grown savage recently. This red madness, or whatever they call it.
I mean, what exactly happened to this Pentis? Could you tell me more?
As I said, he was a traitor. He collaborated with the brigands on the Penny Road. He played innocent, but eventually the guards found out and tried to arrest him. Well, as it happened, he tried to play Lorem Waterblade and attacked them, which didn't go well for him. His wife couldn't cope with that, so she took her life. A tragic story, but it was his choice. That's life.
Right. You said you're an Arcanist, right? So are you part of the Holy Order?
This holy order, by the gods, you really do have Outlander written all over your face. But no, I am not. I have, as all the magically gifted have, passed the walk to the water, but I didn't qualify to become a keeper or a magister. And to be honest, I didn't want to either.
So you're neither a wild mage nor a keeper. Then what are you?
A free Arcanist, as are many others. But with all due respect, I think we should save the talk for later. Matilda's condition gets worse by the minute.
Am I stuck walking now? Oh, must have hit caps lock at some point. Okay, I'm going to stop stealing from the mayor. Well, he technically doesn't have anything for me to take anymore anyway. Okay, so let's see if we can get this done before nightfall. Where do we need to go? Atlas Camp. Pentus's house. Okay, that'll have to do. I think we're going to head here and kill Redrick first. That'll probably be difficult. Let's see. That's
Walk
it.
west.
We've got a lot of poisons and a lot of health potions, and we even made more ambrosia. So, should we need to chug any more potions, we can do so safely without having to worry about our arcane fever this way. I may as well have a wolf out. Fishing rods, huh? Now take your skin and my arrows back. Ruined homestead, huh? Wait, these are mana mushrooms. Okay. Let's cause a little bit of trouble. Apparently the wolf does not know how to take the stairs. That's what, a rat? I like how they have something on them almost every time I kill them. Which way? Ooh. Level DD, level D-da. One more health point. I'll take that and this. Sure, let's take all of these. Sheesh.
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that! No!
Leave the good boy alone. You need to move, though. Okay. And that's the job done. Take this. Doesn't sell for much, but better than nothing. Yoink. Rattled robe. Empty. Since everyone's dead, let's make something to eat. Glorious. Coin. Brace yourselves. Okay. Might have been me making that noise. We do have a torch. I don't think it's on here, though. Screw it. We'll just use Mage Light. Redrick Boar Cut. There was also another wooden door back there. Make sure I go back and check that. Less leather. To make sure I remember to return to town and sell these things, so I can carry more junk. this is where the other guy came from. Ooh, I now have a torch. Good. So who do I turn this mission yoink into? I know I also forgot those things that were hanging above the cooking pot, but what are you gonna do? Alright, from here we're going to head back to town. The way there is safe, nothing's going to happen. So I'm not going to make you sit and wait while we travel there. I'd use a scroll, but who knows when I'm going to be rushing into another mage den in order to yank their valuables. So I'm going to save that for then. And I'll see you guys once we get close to Pentus's house. Okay. I am less busy, and my weight is acceptable. Who's this? I've been here before, and she was not here. Oh. Spare parts of a torch? Yes, please. Yeah. I don't have any real need for wood. Set me free. Well, I guess we're doing this now. And this. Speaking of Soul Trap, wrong one. This one. We have Soul Trap. Here it is. So these are part of entropy. I don't know what stats I need to increase their effectiveness.
sure, Nora, that's the problem. Otherwise I wouldn't say all this, would I? What should we do?
Nothing.
I beg your pardon?
I said nothing. Whatever Madame Fennerwall's reasons were, it's her and this Meldor who have to answer to Malphas in the end, not us.
But
Pentas, if this Meldor doesn't have a problem sleeping with his brother's wife, then only the Black Guardian knows what he's willing to do to make sure no one ever finds out.
I see. So clearly, the mayor's brother has something to do with what's wrong with his... Yes. I'll take all the wine. Flat iron, shoes, mug. I need a gold goblet. Apron. Copper circlet. Place seems unoccupied. You know, I've been wanting a smoking pipe and I accidentally sold my other one. Ark? Doppelbach? We'll deal with the vase in a little bit.
And where did that suddenly come from?
today, when I prepared the catch, I don't know, it just came to me.
So you want us to name our child after an idea you had while disemboweling fish?
I've heard worse.
You make it sound so bad.
Do I?
Look, if you don't like it, we will find another one. It's still a while after all.
Pentas, I'm just mocking you. I like the name. I really do.
So she was pregnant too. There we go. This, and these. I got an achievement for reading that, so if you guys are watching this and you're considering, just going to close that. If you're considering getting the game, well, downloading it, it's free, so I mean, why not? Make sure you at least read that book. Panic and Summon Sword, which I already know. This place isn't haunted at all. What's this? So whatever trouble they found themselves in, Melfor was to blame, or at least somewhat responsible. Let's see. After going back to town, we turned the quest in back to the notice board that we get the bounties from. Our next one is to kill the leader of the trolls in the Shimmering Grove, and we're not going to be doing that right now because trolls are nasty. Okay. So, we've gone inside, we've seen what there is to see. We've taken everything that was worthwhile, that wasn't nailed down. What more do they want us to do here? Maybe we should go back to speak with the mayor. There's no way on earth that woman killed herself, by the way. Not being pregnant, she wouldn't have. We see everything there was. I'm going to head back to town and see if talking to the mayor does anything for us. If not, I wanted to help his wife this particular episode, but I don't know if he will. Given, let's make sure we're going completely the wrong way. I don't know if we'll be able to. So I'm going to see you guys back at Riverville before we start talking to the mayor. Okay, so talking to the mayor revealed that there's nothing to do there. So I had to come all the way back here in order to figure out what it was we missed. And for whatever reason, there's now an arrow pointing here. We're supposed to be in here, but blood.
Jael, this is madness. Do you even listen to yourself?
What, do you think I enjoy this? Please, Pintas, don't make this any harder than it already is. Your chances are best if you cooperate.
Chances? In the best case, I will spend the rest of my life in jail. Whoever told you this rubbish is a bloody liar, damn it. And now you...
And now, I will count to 3. If you haven't dropped that knife by then, jail will be the least of your worries.
Oh, will it now? Because you'll kill me, right? Are you so blind, Jael? This guy, he's not from the guard. He's a damn sellsword.
1.
My sir, I think there's no need to.
2. Bad idea.
Examine the exterior of the fisherman's house for further hints. So, I think the guy's name is Maldor? Maldor hired a mercenary disguised as city guards in order to murder Pentis, but for what? Hmm? Pursue the clue of the woman. So be it. What? Really? Storm out of nowhere, I guess. So I don't have to draw it just in case. Glimmer-dust Cave. Like glimmer dust. That's my fault for misreading it. Iron ore. Ooh. Correct. And I want to emphasize this again. There is no reason for brute force. Intimidate him. Threaten him that you will hurt his fellow. Something. I'm sure you know how to practice your craft. And make sure that there is no contact between Pentis and my brother under any circumstance. P.S. Your payment has been left at the agreed location. Signed, M. For Maldor. Woo! You swung at nothing. So you are completely inept, good sir. Let's see what we've got for him. Can we kill him in 10 seconds? I'd rather use the soul gem. I don't need to fill the soul gems, but I could. Let's go with this and then the sword. What the fricker? You have to die in 10 seconds, concern. I might have messed that up. Cheese wheel. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and eat that. Take his battle axe and teabag for posterity. Now. We're supposed to put this away. Here of interest. Wait, I need to take this order. Let's see. Convict Maldor. Didn't notice this guy here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Hey, buddy.
So, did you find anything?
Which one should we go with? Let's go with the second one. I know about your affair with Matilda, and that you hired a sellsword to kill Pentus.
What? This is ridiculous. Who do you think you are? What?
I got the letter.
Sod it. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. You have to believe me. The whole thing, it got out of hand.
You didn't want anything to get out of hand, but you hired an assassin. Huh.
No, I didn't know he was an assassin. Jugar, she never loved him. You know, the only reason they stayed companions was her half abidingness, and that a divorce would have shamed him before the villagers.
And I guess, sliding her some salami on the side was the best way to solve that problem.
She started it, not I. I mean, yes, I gave into it, and yes, I love her, damn it. But, oh, by Malthus, what did I get myself into?
And I suppose no one ever noticed except for Pentus.
Yes, we always met on the beach at night, shortly before dawn. That fisherman, he must have gotten up earlier that day and he saw us. I mean, he tried to act as if he didn't, but he did, I'm sure of it.
He did, but he never planned to tell anyone. His wife and him, they were afraid of you.
Yes, and that's what I told Matilda too. But she was so afraid.
And this is why she ended up
her
cursed.
entire life would be shattered to pieces, and that she would never be granted the eternal paths.
And because you didn't see another way, you both decided to get rid of Pentus.
No, I mean, yes, I hired that sellsword, but he was only supposed to intimidate him, maybe make him move somewhere else, not kill him, for heck's sake. Please, my sir, you have to believe me. This sickness Matilda has, these voices, they are Malthus's punishment for what we both did to that poor man. She will never wake up again. I can feel it. And if you tell Jugar the truth about what happens now, you will accomplish nothing. Don't you see it? Nothing. Break a man who has already been broken.
I don't know what we should do. Frankly, helping her wake up does no one any good. She's a terrible person. But it also sucks for her to remain the way she is because the mayor doesn't know. But I was technically hired by the mayor to wake her up. And this is the only way to do that.
You can't do that. Please, I'm horribly sorry, and I regret what I have done. What else do you want?
Because of you people are dead. Not just 2 people, but 3 people. At least have the guts to answer for that.
No, forgive me, but I cannot do that. I will...
You're not going to make that mistake, are you?
What the... No, help me,
We get anything from his chunks? Nope. This is the life we chose. nice to take his gear at least. She didn't leave me a thing. How long is the walk back to town? This way. I think I know what the thumbnail is going to be for this video. Who knows? We've got a lot of killing going on in this particular video, so I've got a bevy of thumbnails to choose from. Well, potential thumbnails. This particular place, whatever this leads to, we're going to find out later. Today I just wanted to do some side quests, get some things off the list. And we're headed the right way, but we have to cross the river. I just wanted to get some things taken care of because there's no way for me to know if I'm going to have the opportunity once we progress with the main quest. That's the word. What are you doing over here? Vexen. You're lucky you have a decent name. Okay, let's go talk to the mayor. Either way, the mayor's trouble of having his wife cheat on him with his brother, at the very least, is over with. Bad news, buddy.
A fever. It is gone.
I beg your pardon?
The fever is gone. She's still weak, but it's gone. Just like that. What happened? What did you find in that fisherman's house? And where is Meldor?
It's like this. Meldor and Matilda had an affair, but Pentus got wind of it.
What? By Malthus, I see. I suppose I should thank you, shouldn't I? At least now I know the truth.
So, how are you doing?
I don't know. What Matilda and Meldor have done, hiring that assassin, it's horrible, beyond redemption.
Without question.
But still, she lives. And Malthus, forgive me my selfishness. I'm glad she does. I am so glad. I need to think about this, but right now, I can't. In my scribery, there's a small casket on the table. Here's the key for it. Whatever is in there, it should compensate you for your efforts. Now, please, leave me.
As you wish, buddy. Casket in the scribery. Anyone have any idea what he's talking about or was referring to? This? It requires a key. This wasn't here before. I don't... What the frick did I just pick up? Get out of here. We have enchantment, a crafting book, sleight of hand, and emerald. We definitely need that for the well. Still need a gold chalice. Learning book for entropy, ring of light mentor, and second breath. Okay. You know what? Pretty decent pay.
Greetings.
Yup. How much do we weigh now? Ugh, 311. Okay, so it is raining out here. Worse than that, it's storming. And presently, that's it for us. We saved a woman's life, which is unfortunate because she is living garbage. But that's not my problem, that's her husband's problem now. Frankly, I don't want to know what was going to happen had I chose to let the guy go for in exchange for compensation. Frankly, I'm just happy to have the thumbnail of him exploding. I mean, I don't have the thumbnail yet, but it's coming. So, look forward to that, huh? I know you're going to see the thumbnail before you see this part, but I mean, I'm just excited. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.